Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 21 of middle grade March. Holy smokes, that means 10 days left. It was kind of a lazy morning again. Didn't wake up early, and I wanted to show you how I eat my breakfast when I don't get up early enough to eat it at home. I eat it in the car. So I bring my bowl of cereal, I bring a glass of milk, and I pour it in. And I eat before I go into work. I do want to tell you, I finished Land of Stories last night, or The Wishing Spell, I should say. It's the first in the Land of Stories series by Chris Colfer, and I had so much fun with that book. It was just a great quest that Alex and Connor had to go on to try to find the ingredients for the wishing spell, and there was issues with the evil queen, and they had helpers along the way, and it was lots of fun. I enjoyed it, and I do want to continue on with the series. There was a twist at the end that I totally called. I knew what was going to happen. Actually, two things that happened at the end that I was like, oh, I bet I know what's happening here. And I called them both. So predictable and young, but still fun. I mean, that's what middle grade's all about, right? Having fun and enjoying yourself along the way. So I'm going to I'm going to eat my cereal. And the plans for reading today are starting Chains. I want to start Chains by Lori Halse Anderson, reading that with Krista, so I got to Vox her and see if she's ready to read that one as well. And work. It's a Tuesday at work. Not much happens on a Tuesday at church, so yeah. Willie is going to be at school all afternoon and evening for some school board interview stuff, and so I'm home alone with the kids all day, or all evening, I should say, but we already got dinner in the crock pot, so that makes the evening much easier when you don't have to cook dinner and take care of both kids by yourself. So that's what we've got going on. I will talk to you in a little bit. I decided to take the doggies on a quick little walk over lunch, so we did that. And now I am having leftover chicken fried rice. We're gonna have leftover chicken fried rice for days. When Willie makes it, he makes a lot, and I love it. It's just as good leftover as it was freshly made. So I'm gonna eat this, watch a little bit of YouTube. Cindy Gunterbaldo put out a new video, how I declutter my closet. That's always fun. I love watching people declutter, and it gives me motivation that maybe I should do that too. And then I'll probably have to head back to work because I took a 20-minute walk. So it was a good lunch. It felt good to get out and walk. And while I walked, I listened to the What Should I Read Next podcast that came out today, which was very fitting because it was with an author who wrote Walkable Cities, I think. And so they talked a lot about pedestrians, and I was walking while I listened. So very fitting, very poignant. Okay, I'm gonna eat and we'll talk later. Also, wanted to tell you, I started reading a book. I was so set on reading the Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe for my buzzword prompt of secret. But I just wasn't wanting to pick that up for some reason. I don't know. Didn't feel like it. And so then, when I thought of the word secret and I thought of middle grade, I thought of Secret Garden. And I haven't read Secret Garden in so long. I mean, like, I was a middle grader when I read it. And so I decided I would start listening to it. And I did that over lunch, and it's good. So far, it's bringing back memories. It's kind of fun to think about the time in my life that I was at when I read this book. And I don't know, try to remember what the storyline is of the Secret Garden even. I mean, we all know there's a secret garden, right? But how does Mary get there, and what does she find when she's there? Anyway, that's another book I started after finishing Land of Stories. And then I am going to start Chains today with Krista. I just boxed her, so we're going to figure that out as well. Bless you. Yeah. building, guys. Hi everyone, it's been a long time since we chatted. It was a rough evening. Like I said earlier, I was home alone with the kids, and at first they were little angels. They played together so nicely, and then we got to dinner time and they were obviously cranky because they were hungry, and so either one of them or both of them was crying for probably 20 to 25 minutes straight. And if you have toddlers or babies, you know that lasts forever. Doesn't sound like a lot of time, but when they're crying, screaming, yeah, it can be a long 20 to 25 minutes. So I tried to get food in them, and then they didn't want to eat the food I gave them, which was a yummy pot roast, but Mabel would not eat it. Theo actually did eat it eventually because I bribed him with cookies. I'm not above bribery. Anyway, so then we went and played downstairs, and then they felt a little better, but I think Mabel was just crabby and wanted to go to bed. So got her to bed, got Theo to bed. Willie came home just in time for the end of the bedtime routine with Theo, and he was so happy to see his dad. And then I just didn't feel like doing much. So I sat on the couch for quite a bit and listened to The Secret Garden. I am 80% of the way through that book. I thought I was going to start it and finish it today, but didn't happen. Bummer. Anyway, so I sat and listened to The Secret Garden and Happy Colored, I think. And then I felt motivated to record just kind of like a talk through of my bullet journal setup for April, which will come out later today if you're watching this video on the day it comes out, March 22nd. I'm really excited with how my cover page especially turned out, so stay tuned for that. So I got that filmed, edited, uploaded, but I barely did any reading. And so, like I said earlier, I was going to start Chains today. So I'm going to start Chains. Got it here. I'm going to try to read a chapter or two so I can start updating Krista. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. This is about a young woman during the Revolutionary War, and she's a slave. So that's all I know. But it will fulfill my middle grade March prompt of award winner, because it won the Scott O'Dell Award for Historical Fiction and was also a finalist for the National Book Award. Anyway, so that's the evening summed up for you. Sorry you didn't get to see the meltdowns. You wouldn't want to see the meltdowns. But yeah, it was fine. Hard days happen with having toddlers, and it's okay. Anyway, thanks for watching today. I will see you tomorrow with another vlog.